If there is a common thread to these success stories we've been bringing you over the past few weeks, it's that every one of the people we've profiled has had a helping hand. And usually more than one, whether it's family, friends, or a total stranger, someone has made the difference. Tonight we visit a young man fighting the effects of a debilitating disease who is getting a helping hand of the four-legged variety.
No, oh no! The coach has to go in and get it.
Like any 9-year-old boy, Marco is intent on winning the foosball game. Naturally, the competition is even more fierce when you're trying to beat your older sister.
Yeah!
Being 2 years younger than his sister is not Marco's only disadvantage.
Get the ball, Marco. Yeah, hang on a second.
When the ball falls out of bounds, another struggle begins. There is still the same desire to win. Marco Pasqua has cerebral palsy. The part of his brain that controls his movement has been damaged.
When I was a kid, I couldn't get up at all, and I would just sit here and be, I was so lazy, and if I tried to get up, I'd just fall right back down.
How did that feel?
That felt depressing.
Marco's parents began worrying about their son when he was not trying to sit or stand. He was 1 when doctors said he might never be able to walk.
It was a shock. We thought that he was just a baby, he couldn't move, like any other baby. So we went to a specialist right away, and then that's when he told us.
2 years later, Marco's world became a lot bigger. At the age of 3, he made his first trip to this Langley farm. At Pacific Riding for the Disabled, old horses provide new freedom.
Right, what do you tell them?
Walk hard.
That's right. Lower your hands a little. They suddenly found they have 4 good legs under them, and they have a certain amount of freedom of control. And this is very important for these kids who are so restricted. Is this your 2-point?
I go with this.
Oh, that's good. Boy, you're getting really strong in the legs, aren't you?
Yep.
Okay. You want to sit back up? I want you to reach for the sky and stretch out as high as you can.
Part of Marco's physiotherapy is to ride a horse once a week. It's good for his strength and his confidence.
Okay, you can shorten them a little bit. They're a little long.
Okay, walk on.
And we're going to go on to the right rein.
When he was 3 years old, he first started coming here to ride, and he was like a sack of potatoes, like he was just had no balance at all. But now he's been riding 6 years, and what a difference. He's come a long way from what he was.
1, 2, 3.
Ooh, good job.
Every week, more than 100 people with disabilities come here to ride horses. This boy also has cerebral palsy, and he is just beginning his journey.
Okay, what do we say to Chubby?
Ooh.
That was okay. Here we go.
Their first time on a horse, you know, the smile and the light in their eyes is unreal. You know, there's lots of children that are in a wheelchair most of the time, and when they come here, they're on a horse and they're independent. You know, they're doing what they want to do.
Lucky ball.
What Marco wants to do is what other kids are doing. At school, Marco stays on the sidelines of a basketball game, but on a horse, Marco is in the middle of the action.
Oh, we're close this time.
Yeah.
Why do you try so hard?
Because I want to learn how to walk. I can achieve anything if you put your mind to it.
Sit up tall. Straighten up that back.
Yes, sir. I do indeed. This is Timmy, and your real name is?
Marco Pasqua.
What does Pasqua mean?
It's Easter in
Easter.
Italian.
Oh, yeah. Well, see, Phil means laughing horse. I like your name better. It works much better. Tell me about some of the people on the show starting at when? 9:30?
Yeah,
Tomorrow?
9:30 till 6.
Okay. Now, who's on?
Prairie Oyster, Irish Rovers, Lisa Brocup,
Yeah.
Barney Bentall, and Powder Blues, and lots more.
And
so
you got
I wouldn't miss it.
one more message? One more message?
Yes. I just want to say that all those people up there, even if you make a $1 donation, it goes towards all the people and who have to reach their goal.
Yep.
All the money goes towards to reach their goal.
Just say we'll be back in a couple of minutes with the weather.
And don't worry, Because if you...
Stay with me, folks. We got to go. Say goodbye.
Okay, Bob, that's all, folks.
Bye.
That's correct, yeah.
And you're a good buddy with Aaron Broverman. Aaron's here today. He's this year's Timmy's, and
Yes, Aaron has been my best friend ever since we were like babies, and I've known him for a long time. And I remember in 1994, he was saying, when am I going to be Timmy? When am I going to be Timmy? And I said, pretty soon, and he got his wish, so.
now you wanted to tell us something about what Timmy's Telethon and the money raised at the Telethon has done for you.
Yes, I'd like to thank the Lion Society for helping me by buying the buzzer machine because our medical wouldn't pay for it. And so with them buying that machine after I have my operation after Christmas will help me stimulate my legs after I have my operation. And I would like to say hi to all my relatives, like my aunt.
I don't think you have to go into every single one. I think they get the message, Marco.
Yeah, and my friends from school. And there's one more thing I gotta say. I have to say hi to Bobby Cartola because he's been my friend for a long time. And I want to congratulate Aaron for the 2nd year of being Timmy, and what a great job he's doing.
What do you think of that, Aaron?
Oh, thank you, Marco.
You guys are a good team. You're a pretty good team. Thanks very much. Jamie Stout, welcome to the Telethon this year. You tell us about, first of all, these wonderful, wonderful Christmas braces you've got on there. They're fantastic.
Well, it all started,
That's okay. You were telling a little story about camp a little earlier, but you have a fantastic smile anyway.
thank you. Yes, I do.
So you want to get people to ring the phones?
Yeah, I say, ring those phones. 669-1996. All you have to do is ring them.